Hey guys, this is Nuke with another video, and today I've got a double beacon hider for you. So basically, the clue's in the name, it hides away two beacons, and you can give them any effect you want. And I mainly built this for server use, because on servers normally I like to have beacons to help me gear around my base, like get speed 2 and regeneration, so I can't get killed by any mobs that might invade us. And so let's see it in action. You just flick this lever and it opens up the floor, and as you can see there is no visible redstone at all, and also the pistons are hidden away, so it looks nicer. And also if it's open, your friend who's visiting your base won't suspect that there's anything there to hide it away, so they can't grief that. So then you flick the lever and then it's hidden away again, safe and sound. So now let's take a look at the redstone behind this thing. So as you can see, this thing is quite big for what it does, but it's quite a simple concept made basically quite complicated, and that's because it has no visible pistons, which I quite like the look of. It just makes it look a bit more pretty and stuff. So I think it's a bonus. And before you ask in the comments, yes, this does work on servers. I had the idea to make this on a server to hide away our beacons so they didn't get griefed. And so the version you see here is slightly more expensive than it needs to be for single player, but it's a version that will work on servers, even on the laggiest of servers. I tested this on the Celestial Craft server, and that is the laggiest server I've ever been on, but it still works. So without further ado, let's crack on with the tutorial. So you want to start off with a 9 by 10 area, and you just fill it in with whatever block you're using for the pyramid, although since I'm in creative I can just use the best emerald blocks, but if you're in survival you might want to use iron blocks if you don't have access to these emerald blocks yet. So just do it like this. And basically the reason why it needs to be 9 by 10 but not 9 by 9 is because we're having a double beacon, so it will need to be one block wider to fit it on. So like this and like this. And then just fill in the next row, and then finally at the top you just do it like this and then fill it in again, and that's your pyramid finished. Yeah, so then you start building the machine up from there. So now you want to put down your two beacons like this, and then they will start shooting out their beams, and then you want to put a hopper here facing into that block and one on the other side, and then put two comparators here, block, and same here, and repeaters running out of those blocks, and then blocks on the ends of the repeaters like that. And then you want to grab your redstone torches like this and like this, then put block on top, block on the side, and then block up here, and do the same thing here, and then put repeater there and repeater there. And then you want to put two pistons here and two pistons here, and now you want to get a lever and put a block here, redstone torch here, and then put a lever on it, and then put two items in the hoppers. And so then it will be like that. Just put these pistons back, put two upwards facing sticky pistons here, and then put two sticky pistons holding those sticky pistons, and then put two more on top, and then put your floor blocks on those pistons, and then also put your wall block that's going to be in the beacon here. And then we'll come over to here, put a block here, block up, and then two blocks here, and put 4-tick repeater here and redstone dust all along here, and then put blocks up here, so this is going to make up your wall, but you'll have to knock out these two, and there, and they have to be solid because they're going to conduct power. And then here we'll just get our redstone dust, and then you put a block here, 3-tick repeater in there, and then run your redstone along here. And you'll now need to grab some glowstone and then put a block here, glowstone, block, and then put a block here, repeater, and then redstone along there. And then you want to come around the back here, block here, block here, block here, and then blocks along here, and then 2 more here. So redstone dust here, 2 repeaters, both on 3 ticks, and then redstone dust here. And you might want to correct that like that, so it blocks off that beacon. And then you want to put a redstone torch here, and then a 4-tick repeater here, block, and then redstone, upwards facing sticky piston, block, and then repeater, block, redstone, and then block, and then repeater in this gap, and then redstone dust here. And then you put 2 regular pistons there, and then you want to grab some glass and knock out those blocks. Put 2 blocks there, they're going to match with your wall, and then put 2 glass blocks there. And then finally you're going to come down to here and then put a block here, and then a 4-tick repeater on it, and then put an upwards facing piston there. That is going to update this piston. And then finally you're going to put block here, 2-tick repeater, and then a block, and then another piston. And basically this isn't necessary for survival, but it is necessary if you're going to make this on a server. And so if you are going to make this on a server, then you'll need to change this repeater to 2 ticks, because otherwise some calamities happen that stop it from working. And so that should now work. So if we flick the lever, it will open. So all the pistons are hidden away, as you can see, and our beacons are shining upwards. And then we unflick the lever and it all gets hidden away. So now you'll just want to cover this up, so all over it like this, and all around here like that. And then it will work. So just test it again. So you can't see any redstone, and then you close it, and then the beacons turn off as if they're not even there. So that's pretty cool. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please feel free to like and subscribe, leave your feedback in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.